The UN now has irrefutable evidence of the summary execution of more than 30,000 supporters of the PMOI MEK by the Iranian regime in the summer of 1988. They have enough evidence to present to the International Court, who could now issue indictments against those responsible, many of whom still hold senior positions of power inside the Iranian regime. This atrocity must rank as a crime against humanity and one of the most horrific mass murders of the late 20th century. The massacre victims were buried in mass graves and their fates were largely obfuscated by the regime. The Iranian regime has already begun destroying the mass graves of political prisoners secretly executed by the mullah's security forces in the 1980s, despite a plea from Amnesty International to halt the desecration and to allow an investigation to take place. On July the 20th, some of the relatives of those killed during the 1988 massacre visited one of the secret grave sites in the city of Ahvaz, only to find that the graves of their loved ones had been destroyed. This destruction is not only disrespectful to the dead, it also prevents a real investigation into the massacre from ever taking place by destroying evidence, which, of course, is precisely what the mullahs want. Yet 30 years on from this barbaric crime, international condemnation has been slow to emerge. Indeed, the West still seems determined to overlook this perhaps the most outrageous barbarity since the end of World War II, so that it can continue to sign lucrative trade deals with Iran. It's a disgrace that there has been no prosecution of the criminals who orchestrated and carried out the gruesome 1988 murders.